Hello, this is Adam from Scan Pro Audio, joined with Andy from Roland, bringing you another Roland V-STAGE video. And today, what I thought we'd look at is what we're going to look at today.
MainStage integration.
Amazing. So, let's chat. What do we do?
Yeah. So, just a quick note on what MainStage is, if anyone's not familiar with it. If you've ever used a recording software, a DAW, digital audio workstation, like Logic Pro or something like that, you know, you can have lots of virtual instruments and have effects and everything like that. What MainStage is it's that same principle, but without the sequencer.
Yeah.
So it allows you to use your favorite software instruments plus all of your favorite effects that are on your computer in one production. And with the V-Stage, we have MainStage integration, which allows us to bring MainStage, which I've got running on my laptop here, into the product and blend it with the sounds on here. So
and obviously the benefit just on that is anybody that wants to use and bring MainStage with them in a live situation, use it almost your laptop or what. I mean, you can build a computer for tiny,
a little Mac Mini,
all available at Scan, of course. But you can get a Mac Mini or something and have it, and use it almost like a sound module in effect, and control it through. But why is it the integration? So let's talk about that. What is the integration bit?
Yeah, so I mean,
we do it.
So with MainStage, you can use it with any MIDI controller,
of course.
But we have a bit of software that's built into it that allows us to control MainStage. So if I go Shift and our assign button on here, this takes us into the DAW control mode, where you can see, if you compare this to the screen that we've got from MainStage, I can see now my MainStage concert on here.
That's when it's clever, isn't it? Because you're actually seeing the patches that you've got on your Mac on the screen of the V-Stage.
Exactly. And I can control them as well. So actually, sorry, let's just show we're playing a sound. So we talked in one of our other videos about having a different sort of levels of control over our sections. So if I do Shift and this twice, so it's in blue, I'm not triggering the acoustic piano sound on the V-Stage. We're just...
Yeah, so it's active, but all you're doing is sending a MIDI signal almost to another device, and it's allowing you to use that channel to play what's on your Mac.
Yeah, so we've got this square bells now, which I thought was a poly sound, but it's actually mono. But there we go. Anyway, but if I press increase, you can see it moves on to a brass sound on here, and I'm just cycling through the sounds on MainStage. If I press the arrow, this jumps through the little sets, I suppose, different sections of sounds that you've got going on there. But what's quite nice is, so if we go to, let's go for something, this one, let's say Epic Synth Strings. If I wanted to blend this with a sound with MainStage, so when we were using Shift in this before, if I go back to the standard mode, which is just red, so now I'll be triggering the sound from the V-Stage, so a piano sound from this, but also it'll be layering it with that sound from MainStage. So we've got both of those sounds working together at the same time. Or if I wanted to, I could just press Shift and so it's in yellow, and now we're only hearing the V-Stage there.
It's really clever. So it's giving you all the different options, really, of what you want to do. So you can obviously, just to recap, you can have obviously just that on its own. You can have just this on its own, or you can have the two together, all from one button.
Exactly.
Really, really clever.
And one thing that's really nice is, so this is great because, as we said, it allows you to expand the sound palette that's already in the V-Stage. But another nice little thing is, if you are using this in your live performance, is if I go into one of the menus of the section, so let's say the piano designer function, if I move on, I've got the option in here of writing sort of MIDI parameters, so I can send program change messages. So if you wanted to, you could set up within one of your scenes a program change message, so that when I select this sound, not only is it changing the sounds on this, but it's also going to send that message to the computer.
That's really good.
So when you're using your scene chain function that we talked about before, you know, you've set up for your set list.
So you've got your favourite scenes that you've got in a list, in a chain.
Not only is it going to change these sounds, but it can also select your sounds in MainStage. So in a way, even though we have this function where you can select sounds on there, if you program it using the patch selection, program change messages, you almost don't even need to see that.
No.
It's just automatically
really clever. I just like the fact that you're almost bringing it to the stage, because it gives you that, you know, because quite often, especially using, like, people will use a Mac Live, or they'll use, like you say, a Mac Mini or whatever, but to actually physically see it integrated into the V-Stage is a really good thing.
Yeah,
so
that's really great.
Yeah, so yeah.
So it's a nice little addition to expand the sounds that you've got on there and bring in your favourite software instruments to the live environment, which is great.
So thanks for that.
Yeah, no problem.
So there we go. So don't forget, check out all of our V-Stage content on our YouTube channel, of course. You can see the playlist of all the different videos that we've got. And for all information on V-Stage, check us out at scan.co.uk. See you next time. Bye-bye for now.